All right, everybody, welcome to the Studying Brew, episode 843 on this beautiful Tuesday evening. Tonight is Test Taking Techniques Tuesday. Oh my goodness, it is going to be a great night, and we cannot wait to get this thing started. But first, a quick update, guys. We're gonna start broadcasting this thing on YouTube Live. So when you watch the Studying Brew, you can just go ahead and watch it on YouTube. It does have a little bit of a delay. So if you want to interact, you want to use a chat, I would be on the Zoom, but we'll put it on the YouTube. So that way the kids can watch it. Anyways, so we wanted to say that we've been thinking about it, so we're gonna start doing that. But I want to say, my name is Andy. I'm the guy that runs the back office over here and tries to hook things up to YouTube, and I call it that on purpose, by the way. So I know someone's gonna text me. You know, there's no S on that.
Right. I call it the tickety talks.
Yeah.
I mean,
I just like to be hip like the kids, you know. But you're not here for me. You're here for Brandy. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, 65, and her Series 7, which makes her short of breath. No, which makes her more than qualified to teach you all the things you need to know, so that way you too can get a pass notice. Tonight, Brandy is a little bit of short of breath. The asthma is hitting hard. But we're proud to say that we survive the storm of Southern California. No doubt, guys. It is just flooded. I know that like back east and Midwest, you guys are like, yeah, you guys get a little bit of rain. You guys are already flooded.
yes,
We are. There is no drainage here. We are a desert. We are not made for this. We don't know what that stuff is coming from the sky.
It's water.
It's bad. Yeah, literally all the roads around us got flooded out, mud everywhere. It was nasty. Our house was good though. I did ridiculous amount of preparation with her uncle, and we were good.
Yes.
I mean, I'm serious. We had sandbags and everything. We were ready.
That's right.
For some reason, we are just not reacting well lately to the water. So I just prepared. But gosh darn, you know what though? It's a perfect opportunity to study.
Thank you.
You know, if you're in the Midwest and your Tesla doesn't charge because it's too cold outside, guess what? You can stay in. You can study. You can get in. Yeah. Apparently the Teslas don't charge when it's extreme cold. Apparently when it's like negative 70 below or whatever it is over there in Ohio, it doesn't charge as well. I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know. Anyways.
Sorry.
So when you're inside, I get back on track here, Brandy. So when you're inside, you get that study on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we got the Kona Academy going. We got the reviews coming in. People are loving it. People are saying they really like that school and that class. But we also got that 21-day plan going. Guys, there's many ways to study with us. There's our study guides. We have the Discord. We got the lives. We got the sessions. We got the Studying Brew. We got so much stuff. And all you got to do is just crack the book. You just got to be disciplined. That's all. It doesn't matter what we have. It is a matter of will you do or will you not? That's pretty much it. I mean, if someone asks me, it's like, you know, what is the success of a student? What do you think is the most helpful thing a student can do? Just do it. That's it. Just do it. I mean, I could just sum it up right there. Anything else? No, just do it. Just do it. That's all. Just stay consistent. Just do it every day until it'd be like Art Williams. You do it until it's done, right?
Yep.
And then that's it. Yep. I mean, that's all there is to it. And you don't need to overcomplicate it or nothing. Just guys, just stick to it, do it, and just do it till it's done.
I think Nike was onto something.
That's all. That's all. That's all you need to do.
Yeah.
You don't need to do anything else. You don't need to complicate. The thing is, this is what happens. And I'll tell you what happens, Brandy, is you get the plan, right? You get the 21-day plan. I'll just pick on us. You get the plan, right? And then Carol goes in there and she's in the office and she's looking around and she's like, hey, I got that 21-day plan.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, I did that last year and I passed all my exams. She's talking to Betty over there. And Betty's like, and then Carol goes, but isn't there an easier way to do this? Because this is a lot. I don't know if I want to watch all the videos. Do I have to watch all the videos? By the way, guys, I'm going to give everyone, doesn't matter what study prep you're doing. It doesn't matter if you're doing us, but I'll tell you this. I'll speak for our own. If we record content, if we take the time to put it in a study guide, if we take the time to put it in a plan, if we take the time to edit, do all the audio and all the stuff we have to do to put it in there so you guys can get it, I'm going to let you guys know. We did it so that way because you need to probably learn it. I don't know about you guys, but I don't like to waste my time.
Hence why our study guide's bullet points. No unnecessary information.
Why would we do that and say, nah, you don't need to watch it? Nah, you don't need to read any of it. It's overrated. Don't read or write. Don't read, don't write, don't watch. Just go take the test.
No.
I wish I could say that. Well, then what would I be doing? But that's what they do. That's what, that's what good old Carol's over there asking. Do I need to watch it all?
And Betty's like,
yeah.
Yeah.
But then here comes Bob strolling by. And he's like, I got this way where you barely have to do anything. You just take 10 question quizzes all day long. And then you go take it in 2 weeks and you go cram for like 5 hours on the weekend on Saturday and take some no-dos and you're good to go. And then she's like, wow, that just makes everything simpler. And then guess what? You're off and trying to do that plan. And then you halfway do that plan because you're like, I can't do that. And then you're halfway doing another plan. And then you're halfway doing another plan. And then you got 5 half plans going, but you got no full plan. And then you go into the exam and you wonder why you didn't get anything done and why you didn't pass, because I'll tell you why. You got 5 half plans that don't equal 1 plan at all. And the other is what? You didn't even get all the way to through the thing and you didn't pass.
That's true.
Surprising.
Yep.
When you shortcut everything and you look for ways out, you're just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You pick one plan, you stick to it all the way through it, even though if it's challenging, even though it gives you a headache, even though you think it's overwhelming, even though you think you don't want to do it and you don't want to read it and you don't want to write it and you don't want to put all that extra work in. But guess what? That's the only way it happens, folks. That's the only way it happens. You're not in the Matrix. You cannot just download stuff into your head like you're Neo and learn Kung Fu just by looking at something or someone just typing in some stuff into your head and like, boom, you got it. 2 hours later, you're a full Kung Fu master, right? You're a Sifu. No, that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen. So quit looking for the easy way out. You want to lose weight? You want to get in shape? Guess what? Quit eating so much, stick to a diet, and go work out. These are facts. These are things that are hard for us to all get around, but you know what? It are proven time and time again. Right?
Truth.
Right? We want to get healthy. Stop eating bad stuff.
Yeah.
Turns out there's no Twinkie and shake diet. You know what I mean?
No.
There's no chocolate cake and whatever diet, right? It's just going to be some plain old good, healthy stuff that you're just going to have to learn to love.
Yeah. Yep.
And then you're just going to have to go, I don't know, move around, get some exercise in. And it's just that. If you want to learn this stuff, you want to get a study, you want to pass these exams, guess what?
What?
You're going to have to study. You're going to have to do some flashcards. You're going to have to write them out. You're going to have to do some quizzes. You're going to have to figure out why you don't get that, why it's wrong. And then you guess what? If you don't figure it out, you're going to go to class and you're going to ask Brandy, hey, why don't I get that? And then she's going to break it down. She's going to tell you. And then what? You're going to get it.
You mean I have to write?
Yeah. You're going to have to read. You're going to have to watch videos.
Do I have to take quizzes?
Yeah. And for how long?
Until you got 70%.
No, you got to be like Art Williams. Until it's done.
Done.
And that's it.
Hey, by the way, all you can do is all you can do.
And you do it until it's That's right. If you haven't seen that video, you need to YouTube that.
Yeah, you do.
Until it's done video.
It doesn't matter if you're in or not. You just gotta.
It's the best.
Just gotta.
All right, let's get this thing going. But that's it.
That's it.
That's my modified until it's done.
I like that.
You can't do art better than Art Williams. That's just
No
facts. That is just amazing.
Well, he is the OG.
He is the OG. And then he bought a hockey team, won a Stanley, and then sold the team for a profit.
You know, I want to own.
Some people just know what's up. Just saying. And then he owns his own town, right?
My own town. Yes.
All right. If you want to get in all the membership stuff, and you want to get into the academy, the 21-day plan, you want to get our study guide, get on that Kona community, you want to get some free replays of the Studying Brew, you want to be able to contact us in all the different ways, guess what? All you got to do is scan the QR code, hit the links in the chat, join us on my link tree. We got a full schedule. The Google schedule is up there. You can just go ahead and check out what we got going on. 951-290-3077. That's the Kona phone. It is, you can be like Commissioner Gordon. I'll be like Batman. I'll just say, what's up? And then I'll help you out and get you guys going onto that plan.
If you answer the phone, what's up?
I thought about it, but no, I don't do that. I think it throws people off.
Did I call? What?
Yeah. Did I call 1990s in a Budweiser commercial? Yes, you did. Anyways, yes, let's go on to the next.
Yes. Next one.
All right, everybody. Like I said, we got Kona Academy starting tomorrow. you got so many topics going for the SIE and the 6 and the 63 because you are just flying through this material. I'm not even going to repeat it. All I'm just going to say is 9:30 a.m. Pacific. It starts, and then somewhere around 1 p.m. Pacific. And guess what, guys? You got a reminder in your email box. Check it out. I always resend it an hour or half hour before the session starts. So that way, if you're one of those people that doesn't, that loses their email,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I'll send it again. So that way you guys can get that Zoom code. You can see all the things. But if you want to read ahead of time, it's already in there. I try to send out early enough so you guys can plan out your study plans. And we had homework today for the Kona Academy. So
Yep.
y'all did your homework.
That's right.
There will be quizzes in the morning. No, I'm just kidding.
Quiz.
All right, everybody. You ready?
No, but we do have a self-study program and it is on fire. You should join. Okay.
Okay.
For the 65.
Oh, I was like, are you just saying that because you got like a well, Brandy does not have a Twitch. She doesn't have some sort.
No,
She just likes to answer the chat without letting anybody know that someone asked about the Series 65.
on fire with like saying it out loud. But
yeah,
okay.
If you want to join the 65, scan the QR code, and then there is a study plan available on the membership and it's 30 days, not 21. Yeah. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
All right, test taking techniques. And especially if you're going to study for the Series 65, you're going to want to know these techniques, guys. This is going to make this so much easier. If you have trouble with that 65 and all the math and the complications, this makes it so much easier. If you're going from the SIE and you're going through 5 different exams, this makes it so much easier because you will realize it's not learning just content. It's about learning how to read the dang questions. And sometimes you might not even know the content and you can still get a right answer. And we're going to show you how to do that tonight. So tonight, I want you guys to pay attention to how Brandy breaks these things down like Charlie Brown. Pay attention, take some notes. I want you to instill these things into your own quizzes and put them into play. I'm telling you guys, you can be scoring like 74 points in a game and you were in a basketball game, right?
Heck yeah.
It's just going to be great. Did you hear about that? That someone scored 74 points in a game and they still lost? Yeah, that's crazy.
Ouch.
What was the other team doing? That's all I wanted. Well, I mean, what was all the other players doing? Like one guy playing? All right, anyhow. All right, so we got rules to test taking techniques Tuesday. Rule number 1, you're not allowed to ask what exam did that question come from? No, it's irrelevant. Look at what she's doing, the patterns, all the different things that we talk about, those monas, those key words, right? What is a mona, right? Must, only, never, always, all these things, opposites, the similars, the double dips. We have our own language over here. Just watch what she does and how she puts it together. That's what I want you to do. Just pay attention to that stuff. Don't be worrying about what the exam question that is.
Yeah.
And then rule number 2 is we want you to do your own 10-question flash quiz right after this. Do your own drill. 10 questions, 10 minutes, 1 minute of thought, whatever Q bank you're in, whatever function, area, section, unit, whatever they call it, it doesn't matter. 10 questions, 10 minutes. No overthinking, no overthought. Just all go with your gut and pass, just like our pastor last night, right?
That's right. And I do want to say this, guys. One of the things that you have to turn off is looking at these questions with content. Stop. For the purposes of tonight. Don't approach the question immediately with what do I know about this content? Let's just look at the words. Let's just look at the words. All right. You ready?
You ready to go?
Oh, that's right. Tonight I am the reader.
You are the reader.
Tonight. Okay, you guys ready? Look at how short I did these. Just kidding. Poor Andy last night. I gave him long, lots of words. Okay. I have a unit refund life annuity, straight life only, life annuity with period certain, and a predetermined payment. Okay. So a couple of things. B, I've heard of. C, I've heard of. A, not really. D, not really. But I'm going to try not to look at that. You know what I just said? Like turn that off, right? So yes, that has an only in it. Maybe we might not dismiss that one right away, but we'll see, right? But we'll see. D is different because it has that predetermined payment. It's the only one. Well, B and D both don't say annuities, but let's look at the question. Okay, let's look at the question and see if we can make a match. And the question says, an annuitant has annuitized his variable annuity and dies before the value of the units have been paid out. If the primary beneficiary, hold on. Say it again.
beneficiary receives the remaining value, what payout option was selected by the annuitant? I
Yes.
might read for you because you're short of breath today.
I'm good. I'm good. Thank
You
you.
sure?
Yeah.
All right.
So I was looking at this question and I went, well, that doesn't sound like straight life because they're talking about a beneficiary receiving a benefit. It doesn't sound like a period certain because there was no time period in there. I don't know what this nothing in that question sounded predetermined. So the only one it could be is this unit refund life annuity. Now I'm gonna be real with you guys. Never heard of that, but I didn't let that stop me because guys, that is the answer. Because nothing else, B, C, or D didn't match the flow of the question.
Sometimes that's all it is. Sometimes if it just you have that gut feeling like, you know what? Unit refund life annuity? I've never heard of that in my life.
Yeah.
What is that?
Who cares?
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying, guys? These are situations where if you guys were looking at the content first, you guys probably would not have got it because that's not really popular. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I have retraction, excision, expungent, and reclamation. So I'm either reclaiming, right? Because look,
Reclamation. Isn't it reclamation or reclaiming?
I don't know, but
Tomato.
this is what I did. I said, okay, am I going to reclaim something? Which means again,
Yeah, I'm taking it back again. I'm reclaiming that.
retract means take back, right? So I'm going to say, because right? So I'm going to take back. I have no idea what that is, right? And then expungement says I'm going to expunge it. I'm going to take it off, right? Get rid of.
I did some shoplifting when I was little. They're gonna take that off my record.
Now, somebody in the chat put, well, I said take off. Somebody in the chat put get rid of. Look at this real quick. There's a couple of things that are happening on the screen. If you notice that that's a re, that's an X, that's an X. Okay. Make sense?
Yeah.
We said take back in A. We said take off in C.
Do you know what I'm thinking?
Huh.
In your relationships, you have an ex, right?
Uh-huh.
We ain't taking that back.
Oh, is that what B says? Excision is removed? Excised? I don't know.
That ain't
Anyway.
coming back.
Yeah. So like if I'm looking at my like techniques, guys, I'm looking at the fact that like B and C are kind of similar because they both start with X. And A and D are similar because they both start with re, but A and C are also kind of take back, take off, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If information in FINRA CRD is found to be incorrect, the process in which it can be removed. Get rid of, take off, expungent. Now, guys,
Expungement.
yeah, that means. My 13-year-old got this answer correct because she goes, I don't know what B is. I really don't know what C is, but it says get rid of. So I'm going with the X word.
That's it.
And I said, okay. I mean, she's not wrong. But you guys see that? Like,
I always, I also tie it into, like I said, a criminal record. You ever heard of like, I'm going to get that expunged off my record?
Yeah.
I'm going to, like it didn't happen.
Yeah.
But it did happen.
Yeah.
By the way, if you have that on your U4 application, you have to put that.
Yeah. All right, guys, what do we say about numbers here at KonaButterflyz, right?
That's probably the answer.
It's probably the answer. Now, I know what you guys are going to do. You're going to overthink this. Well, A has first in it. True. But B is the only one that actually has digits in it. What?
Oh, that just made everybody's tummy ache. They're like, Brandy, you went and picked that and you need to see the question?
Yes, I did. Yes. But the question is like, firm has statistical and summary information about customer complaints, needs to go to FINRA. Today's the last day of the calendar quarter. I don't know. The one that has the number on it.
You might have been distracted about that X that you took back and you didn't have enough time to look at this question.
Right?
All you got to do is look for that number and the answer.
Yeah. Seriously. That's it. That's techniques.
That's techniques. That's a strategy. That's a technique.
By the way, real quick, I'm going to scroll back up here real quick. Somebody put sponges remove dirt and that says expunge. Churning. Churning, I always think of butter. right? I always think of like, you know how when we used to go on field trips? I just think of this movement. I don't know why,
Right, just churning the butter.
right? Free riding means
By the way, if you ever churn butter, that'll be the last time you try it, I guarantee.
I always think of free riding as surfing, or at least that like a free spirit type of thing. And to Jenna who put in the chat, they're all bad. Yes, they are. But like free spirit type of thing, right? Front running means I'm gonna go to the front.
I'm gonna run right into the front.
Yeah, so that's line cutting. Line cutting. And then insider trading, I think we all know what that's.
Right. Martha Stewart.
Martha, right? Martha's so rad, dude.
She's gangster. She didn't narc on anybody.
I want to be Martha when I'm
She
in
didn't
my
snitch.
70s.
She didn't snitch.
I want to be like Martha.
She went to prison and taught everybody how to crochet.
What is all those words? So many words.
Yep.
But here's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to show you guys something. This activity is considered, obviously, we still don't know. But I do see in my eye view, unnecessary. Oops, wait, hold on. Not just unnecessary. Unnecessary changes. Now, look, we can sit here and we can read the rest of these questions. Or unnecessary changes, it doesn't sound like a free spirit. It doesn't sound like line cutting. And it doesn't sound like insider trading. So I'm pretty sure it's this motion, right, of change. Boom, I'm churning butter. Right? So my brain is already going A, right? And then somebody put it in the chat. To increase her monthly commissions, a registered representative has created a list of suitable investments for some of her clients and has recommended them to make unnecessary changes to their accounts with a series of trades. Doesn't that look like a series of trades right there? Boom. That's the answer. Guys, I'm obviously not an artist. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, and then also someone said, can front running be moving forward? I think if you put that correlation together with front running, you're going to get lost.
The only reason why is because moving forward doesn't sound bad.
And front running does. If you're cutting in line and you're cutting in front of everyone, you'll remember that's a negative connotation, and then it'll help you get those questions right.
Yeah. Does that make sense? Like, you know, moving forward just goes, oh, I'm moving forward. But line cutting makes it sound bad. And it is bad. So,
right.
But I like that thought process. I like the thought. Income stocks. Hey, I bet you has something to do with income.
Probably.
Do you think growth stocks have something to do with growth?
I'm going to guess.
Do you think defense? Dude, it's football season. We all know what defense does.
Defense.
Stop them. Right? Defense. Or we could put like the little fence up.
Yeah, the poor Bills, they don't have any defense.
Oh. And then cyclical, we know is like a cycle. Like, what's up with the bumps today?
I don't know. Why wouldn't you do like circles?
Like that?
For that?
That? I don't know. Right? But we can obviously draw pictures, right? Hey, what are the type of stocks that are generally resistant to economic downturns? Boom. We're going to resist downturns. We are going to defend against that
defense.
Come on, come on, come on.
And if you guys don't know what that means, you need to watch more sports. But seriously, how do you not know that? Yeah, I mean, I know we make jokes and fun and everything, but that's how you remember this stuff. People always ask, like, how do you remember these complicated things? How do you make these things so much easier to remember? How do you put this all together? You just have fun with it. You take it out of securities and you relate it and you have fun with it. Just like I did with the X's and the retract, right? We ain't taking that back.
No.
X's, we ain't taking it back. It's not a retract.
And the thing too is if maybe you don't watch sports, but we all know what a fence is around our house to defend our house or our property.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But fence. That's why when you do go to a football game, somebody has a D, somebody has a fence, defense.
Right. There you go.
See? All right. Okay. I hesitated on this one and I decided this is a great question. because this is going to simply be looking at the words on the screen, right? So we have sold directly or by an advisor. Ooh, that's fancy, right?
Right.
Sold by an employee who's not associated with a brokerage firm. Okay, let's just take a moment here. What B says. Sold by an employee who's not associated with a brokerage firm. Then
What are you doing?
what am I selling?
What are you selling?
Socks instead of stocks?
Wow.
Like that?
Wow.
Like that? Because if you're not associated with a brokerage firm, you're not selling a security,
Yo, you better not.
right?
You better
Okay.
not.
And then you guys put it in the chat, a financial advisor only, or only by an employee of the state government.
They're selling socks.
Stocks.
Ah.
Right? So, okay, so you guys see where we're going with
Can't
that.
sell socks.
So B, I don't like it. And I'm gonna put my grumpy face. I don't like that.
Yeah.
And then C and D both say only. And what we know about only is that it's usually not true.
Not true.
So I'm gonna put not true, not true. And I like this. I like A. A makes me smile.
Yay.
Now, if we would have started with the question, a 529 plan may be offered by which of the following methods? We would have thought, well, I'm going to be an agent. So at my firm, nothing on here says agents.
No.
Nothing on here says representative.
No.
Nothing on here says your firm.
No.
So we could have super got stuck on that.
Yes, we could.
But we didn't need to because we did all the answers and we already looked at the answers and we already broke them down and said B, C, and D don't work.
And all we got to do is read the question just to confirm.
That's it. That's it.
That's all, folks.
That's it.
Doesn't it go fast? It goes so fast.
I think so.
That's how you can do 10 questions in 10 minutes.
Yes.
You're looking at the techniques. You're looking at the answers. You confirm with the question. You keep it simple. You have fun with it and you move on. Don't overthink it. Go with your gut. If it sounds crazy and ridiculous and, maybe it's an answer that looks so, kind of wonky.
Yeah.
Maybe sounds dumb.
Mhm.
Probably is not the one.
No.
It probably is the red flag for an accept. Or maybe it's the right one in general because it's the one that doesn't fit. I don't know. Pay attention to these things. Go with it. Guys, y'all been alive for a minute. Don't forget all the things you learned. Apply it.
Yes.
Apply it. You love sports? Put in that defense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why not? Remember all this stuff. So have fun with all this. Go get yourself a 10-question flash quiz. We have Kona Academy tomorrow. Tomorrow, we are going to do more questions off the Discord. We're going to Discord Wednesday. So make sure to post up on that Discord, that Kona community. And if you don't have it, remember to scan the QR code, hit the links, and get into my Discord, the community. That's the only way in. And be there. Post up. We'll see if we can answer it live tomorrow. We're going to have fun with it. Same bat time, same bat channel. Until then, stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. That's all I know. Keep that positive mental attitude. PMA, everybody. Have a great night.
Thank you guys so much for being on. We super appreciate you guys. Don't forget to practice in your flash quizzes. We will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great one.